Hey, this is JJ with Deluxe Vehicle Detailing and Paint Correction here in beautiful Bel Air Bluffs, Florida. Um, as I watched part one of this video, this will be part two. Sometimes I kind of ask myself, I'm like, okay, what's the entire point of, me making a video about a particular vehicle? In video one, if you want to go back and watch, I go over some of the tools and things that I was using to do this. It ended up being a 21-hour detail on this vehicle. And, well, why so long? And why was it, more costly than a lot of details I do? It's really just an interior exterior detail with plastic restoration and a one-step polish on most of the car, a two-step polish on the hood. Well, sometimes it's all about what the car's been through, what kind of neglect it's seen, what other people have done to the vehicle during their time of ownership. And this was a particular vehicle that was just very, very neglected. And, there was hood polishing by the owner that he tried to do himself for some water spot removal and just basically improve the gloss of the paint. And it didn't go well. It ended up being more scratched up, duller, hazier than it was. So, just a professional touch needed to be involved in this. Now, it does have some really bad bug mark etchings. Those are through the clear coat. I could not remove them. I did use, and I neglected to say in video one, the pads that I was using. But I used my rotary with Meguiar's 5-inch microfiber cutting discs. And I went at this thing hard enough that as I started to look at, my paint depth gauge, I was removing what I felt was, around 5 to 10 microns, which is about as much as I possibly would want to go with a vehicle of this age. I do believe that the hood in itself perhaps was painted in the course of its lifetime, as I mentioned in part one. But the rest of the car was showing very thin numbers. My trees are just scattering debris all over this, but I wanted to get it out in kind of prime lighting, that Q2 that I showed you on the tire dressing, fantastic. I did put a long-term sealant on all of the hard plastics. I did use, and these I did use a true professional grade coating on all of the molding. I used solution finish. It darkened them quite a bit. They still do look gray-ish. I mean, they didn't come out black, but they are a lot darker and just look a lot nicer. And I think that this could have actually been a gray trim to begin with. I don't know that for a fact, but the evenness of the fade to me indicates that it was gray. I used the solution finish black on it. It just darkened them up, but the gray color still is there. Used high quality sealants on everything. Just got this car really up to snuff. And sun was not really working out. I showed you some of these, marks from the drip stains. Was able to polish all of those out. There are still some scratches. I just couldn't go deep enough. The rest of the car just got a one-step coating with Rupes yellow and the Millet with the Sonax Perfect Finish. But the gloss and the clarity, you can see me here. See that I am shirtless and kind of a mess right now. But I really feel like this vehicle really just came out well. I gave it a lot of care. I gave it a lot of time, and I'm real happy with the results. So I just kind of wanted to share with you just some of the things that go in and this is the end result. This is the after. I'll make this, quick and painless. But I do thank you for being with me and appreciate all of you. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.